Hey guys, what's up? This is Gawking here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And this time I'm reviewing the latest snapshot of Minecraft that came out today. Today is Thursday, 3rd January 2013, and this is the first snapshot of this year. And by the way, Happy New Year, guys. I have never wished you. I just realized. Okay, but as you can see, these are some new stuff that has been added on the sides of this, but there are ton more stuff to be shown. And yeah, let's get into the snapshot. It's a really awesome snapshot with some cool redstone updates. This will be a snapshot for the coming official version, which will be 1.5. Okay, so the first thing we have is that the redstone circuits are more consistent now, so that is really awesome. The redstone signals would be awesome. Yeah, the circuits will be perfect. Next up, we have the pistons will be more stable, so they won't be like glitching out and like randomly start to disappear and crap. And then next up, we have this new item that is added into the game called the Redstone Comparator. That's this thing right here with 3 redstone torches. It's like a repeater with an extra redstone torch. I have no idea how this works. Even the wiki doesn't explain it right as of this time. Because in the snapshot, most of the stuff I have figured out just by like playing around with it. Because by the time I'm filming this or recording this, the wiki has nothing at all. It just tells you what's added, like all the new blocks, names and stuff, but it doesn't give me all the crafting recipes or how it works. So yeah, I might miss something or I might not, but I spent like 2 hours or not 2 hours, but like 1.5 hour in like figuring out all the how all the new things work that are all the way till there. But yeah, for redstone comparator I couldn't figure out how it works, but only thing I could figure out is the crafting recipe. Now the crafting recipe for this wasn't on the, how do you call it, the wiki, and I just tried random stuff, and this one worked well for me. And I forgot to place this right here. So that's the icon of the redstone comparator, and it's 3 pieces of stone, 3 redstone torches, and 1 nether quartz. It's a new thing added in the game. I was just putting random stuff in the middle because it just in the wiki just explained it in the words, but it didn't say what items they were. And yeah, in the wiki just said 3 redstone torch, 3 stone in the bottom, but it didn't say what was in the middle. It just said that it's the new ore that's in the middle. So I figured out that the new ore they added was this nether quartz. So I tried it out and it worked. So this can be right click to turn on and off that switch, that particular torch. So if I right click, it pops up and lights up. I have no idea what that does, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then next we have is the new item called the daylight sensor. Now this is really long awaited. I've seen in the people making all kinds of stuff to make a daylight sensor on YouTube. I've seen people make like villagers with little huts, and in the morning they come out, so the lights, you can use that as a daylight sensor. But now they've added this one awesome little slab kind of thing which looks like a solar panel almost. It is a daylight sensor, and to make it, you need. Wow, I didn't place one here either. But that's the icon of it, and wow, that's really bad bug. I hate that. But yeah, it's 3 glass on the top, then 3 nether quartz in the middle, and there's 3 oak wood slabs in the bottom, and that gives you a daylight sensor. Now, how this works is when it's daytime, it sends off a little redstone signal, and not only in daytime, it depends like how bright the sun is. So if it's like noon, if the sun is right on top, it has the most power, and when it's like just coming out, and it starts to increase as the sun is rising and starts to decrease as it's setting. But yeah, so I'll show that. And I've made this cool little thing here, not really cool, just like a basic little thing. It's basically this thing right here is an inverter with the torch in the back, which it just basically turns this redstone, if the redstone signal is on, it turns it into an off signal, and if it's off, it turns into an on signal. I'm just trying to explain it in easier words, because if you want it in hard words, it's called a NOT gate. Yeah, if you understand, yep, it's a NOT gate. But I just said it. It's basically inverts the redstone signal. So yeah. So what that means, that when it's daylight, it's gonna send off the redstone, which is gonna be inverted. So the redstone signal after it will be off during the daylight, and that can be connected to a redstone lamp in your houses, which will be really cool. But now, if I go to time set 20,000, you'll see that the daylight sensor has stopped giving out the redstone signal, so that turns this side on because it just inverted the signal, and it gives off the redstone signal, and that turns on the redstone lamp. So as you can see, at night it turns on, and as soon as I put it to time set 0, it turns off. How cool is that? The daylight sensor. I just love this new feature. um, and also I have this, that this redstone signal, as I said before, depends on the sun where it is. So if I set it to time set 0 again, you will see that it gives off a redstone signal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, and it stops right here. There's no redstone signal here. But if I go to time noon, so if I go to time set 3000, if you didn't know, that is noon. Oh wait, this is not noon yet, but I know exactly what number it is, but I just memorized this number so that I could show you that it goes off a little bit more further. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And at 3000, times at 3000, it goes up to 13 blocks, and as soon as it's 3000, I believe 500 or something, it goes off one more, and in the noon, it will start this piston. So if you want that to be powered and only in the noon, then you can set it up like this, which is a pretty nifty little feature. Next up we have is the new block called the hopper, which is right here. And don't get confused by the name. Like before, I thought, when I just read it and I didn't see the picture of it, I thought it's like a little trampoline where you could, hop in it. But then I realized it's this hopper and not the other hopper. So what this hopper does is, let me toggle rainfall here. Toggle downfall, I mean. Okay, so what this hopper does is it basically gives the item to the furnace if I put anything inside it. But to craft it, you need 5 pieces of stone and 1 chest in the middle, and you'll get this work in progress little item sprite. And yeah, but it does say hopper in the tooltip, but in the item sprite it has nothing. It just says W.I.P, which is work in progress, as stated in the sign there. And yeah, you can have the furnace, and let's say I want to cook up some of the iron ore, so I'll just go grab 1 piece, put it in the hopper, and it goes directly on the top slot of the furnace. So let's say my furnace is full of iron, so let's go here. Let's say my furnace is full of iron, but oh no, my chest is full as well, but I wanna tell the furnace to do more stuff after the iron is finished. So when I take out the iron, as soon as I take out the iron, the other stuff goes in it. So what you do is, let's say you have a ton of gold, ton of coal, so you can just give it to the hopper in this way, or you can just throw items on top of it. So if I control drop click here, as you can see, the whole stack just is taken by the hopper, and it goes right in. So that's a cool little feature again. And let's not yeah, let's just take that out because I don't want that going on anymore. Okay, so that's the hopper, but there's still more to it. So items cannot be given to the bottom slot of the furnace. So what that means is, let's say you want to hook up the hopper and yeah, you hook up the hopper and on the top of the furnace, so all the ores go on the furnace. But what if the coal is finished? I tried digging below it and then placing the hopper, thinking that it would place it upside down, but no, that doesn't happen. It just places it like so, and that doesn't do anything basically, and it just takes out the coal from the bottom slot, but it doesn't give it anywhere. So yeah, you can't really give items from the bottom, you can only take it out from the bottom. That sounds so wrong, but yeah, you cannot give items. Okay, place ores in the hopper and watch. Yeah, I already did that. It basically acts like more inventory for the furnace, as I said. So like, let's say I have this iron cooking, so I want like more stuff to pop in as soon as I take out the iron. So yeah, that would happen. So you take out the iron, more ore pops in, and it starts cooking. So that's really awesome. And yeah, and other containers, dispensers, I'll show you in over there, like right there, as you can see these setups. So you can connect a hopper to basically all the stuff that can be opened. So like a chest, a dispenser, a furnace, and yeah, that's basically it, right? Maybe even a brewing stand. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. Next up, it takes in the thrown items, as I said before. So if I throw this, boom, it's inside the hopper. It just takes it in. It just, it's like magically, whoop, and it takes it in. Pretty cool. Um, so let's say you're in a hurry, and you have your chests underground. So, oh crap, I don't want to do that. But let's say my hopper is there, and I have a chest under, not grass block, but a chest below the hopper. And let me actually delete all that. And let's say I'm in a hurry and I want to put this grass block in my chest. So all I do is just throw in it, and I can go away. And what this does, puts it in the hopper, and the hopper then puts it in the chest. If I can open it. Oh, first I need to throw it properly in order for it to go in. Chest, did it go in? Yeah, yeah, no. Yep, it did, but I can't open my chest. So just open the chest, and as you can see, the grass block is in. So you can do that as many times as you want. You just throw in items from the hopper, and wow, it's hard to throw in items in the hopper, but you have to work with that. You just throw it from the top. Doesn't do crap. Right from the. I guess you have to do it this way, or just that way, and yeah, it just went over, didn't it? Did any of it go in the chest? Yes, it did. As you can see, you can do that. It's fun and nifty little feature. If you're in a hurry, just throw the items, and awesome. Yeah. So next we have, it takes in the items thrown on the hopper. It takes in items from the top and throws from the bottom, as I just showed you there. That if you put the item on top, it's gonna just consume it and put it in anything that's below it. And not anything, but anything that can take in items, of course. That sounds a little wrong, I don't know. I was just thinking that in the back of my mind. And comment below if you understand what the wrong I'm talking about, or anything that I miss or anything in this video. You can always comment. Next, we have, if you place a chest on top and put items in it, it consumes the item in the chest. So let's say I put an ore. Let's say my inventory of the hopper is full. Now what? I just put a chest on the top, or even better, a double chest on the top, and fill it up with ores, and yeah, it's just gonna go one by one, and go inside this. So that is freaking awesome. So sick. So it works same here. Works the same here and here. And next up we have is the new chest added. It looks like a chest, but it might be a trap. Yeah. So it's basically called a trapped chest. So if I pick block here, okay, wait, this is a normal one. It's hard to say if it's a trap chest or a normal chest, but I want to show you the differences right there. But yeah, to craft yourself a trap chest, you need a tripwire hook and a chest, and it'll give you a trapped chest. So, you can trick your friends with this. It's, I think, mainly for multiplayer, because I don't know, or maybe they're planning to implement these into the sandstone pyramids near the villages? I'm not really sure, but let's actually time set today. Okay, that's not a valid number. Okay, there. And it can be connected to a redstone, but gives only one block signal, so I'm going to show you there. Looks like this. So this is trap chest. As you can see, I'll show the difference there. I'm not going to speak about it right now, but as you can see, I have 4 redstone wired up on all 4 sides. So whenever you open this chest, you can see that the redstone is being signaled. So as soon as you open it, this redstone is signaled, and let's say I have a TNT connected here. So as soon as the guy opens the chest, boom, explosions, and he dies. And pretty cool trap. And that's the use of the trap chest. It works like a normal chest. You can put items in it and stuff, but yeah, it just sends off a 1 block redstone signal. So if I put 2 blocks of redstone and then I put a piston or anything, it's not gonna work because it only gives off 1 block. So if I put a piston like right here, it will work, or like right here, it will work, but not here. So wait, actually, it will work only here. If I put a redstone, if I put the piston here, it shouldn't work, should it? No, right? I'm not really sure. I'm pretty curious now. Let's actually check it out. Piston. Okay, yeah, it works there. And it will stay on until the chest is open, and as soon as the chest is open, closed, it'll go away. So it's not only used for a trap, you can also use it for nifty feature, nifty little devices. I'm really curious to see what Seth Bling is gonna make out of this. He's like a mastermind of everything, every redstone thing we can't even think of. He does it before we even think of it. So he's a pretty cool guy. If you don't know him, you should go check him out. Yeah. Next up is like the differences between the 2 chests. So this is a normal chest and this is the trap chest. Now I'm pretty sure by looking at it right now you can tell the difference. So let me go ahead and explain it to you. In the normal chest, the outline or the shadow next to this little lock thingy right here is blackish and or gray blackish, and in this one it is reddish. So that's one. And when you open this, there's nothing there, but when you open this one, you'll see like a little red thing right here. If you see what I'm talking about right there, there's that red thing. Oh crap, I don't need to do that. But yeah, that's the difference basically between a trap chest and a normal chest. So let's actually put the sign back, and because I don't like broken stuff. Yeah, it's against my OCD. So that's fixed. Now these can be made into double trap chests, as you can see right here. These are double trap chests, and they also have that red thingy and the red outline. And yeah, pretty cool. You can put items in it, make all sorts of stuff with it. And normal chest and a trap chest can be placed adjacent, which means side by side, without connecting to each other. So for example right here, see, as you can see, these 2 are normal, then these 2 are trapped, and this same with this, it's normal and trapped. They don't connect. And here we have trap chest can connect to redstone dust. As you can see here, I've placed a redstone on this block and it's connected to the chest, whereas in the normal chest they don't. So as you can see, it's just stationary redstone there that doesn't do crap, but when I open this, it does send out a redstone signal. That's why it's connected. Next up we have is some awesome more redstone related stuff, which is the weighted pressure plates. Now these are freaking awesome. I love them, how they have done it. Yeah, but to craft this one, weighted pressure plate, the heavy one, I'm gonna explain what they mean, heavy and light. You need 2 iron ingots and it'll give you a heavy one, and you need 2 gold ingots and it'll give you a light one. Now what the difference between them, the heavy and light, is that the redstone I mean the golden one takes less items in order to send more redstone signal, whereas the iron takes more items to send the redstone signal. So I'm gonna explain it to you what I'm talking about. So let's say I want to open that iron door right there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks away from me. And in order to do this, I'll require 26 of any item. I just chose redstone for the hell of it, but yeah, you can throw any item. As you can see, when I throw, okay, not that far, but when I throw one item, it's gonna send a redstone signal of 1. When I throw 2 items, it's gonna remain the same. It basically depends on the weight of the item. So as you increase the weight, it increases how much it is going, like to. So let's finish all of it, and you'll see the magic happen. Okay, maybe not, because some of them spilled outside, and that's the reason why. But as soon as my stack is done, boom, the iron door opens. So it's like a, you get, this is a cool feature for an adventure map. So let's say the adventure map maker wants a door to be opened with a specific amount of items. He just uses a light one. Let's say I require like 5 of them and the gate is like right here, and yeah, these pressure plate can be activated by the player themselves. As you can see, I cannot activate them, only items can. So this is really cool. I just love this idea. See, it's awesome for adventure maps. And whereas this was the light one, whereas the heavy one requires more amount of items in order to send the redstone signal to the same amount of blocks. So this is also 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is also 7 blocks away. But this, if I throw only 26 pieces, so let's actually divide them into 26. That is 16. Just give 10 to 26. If I throw it, see, it's only 1. That's how weak the redstone signal for this one is. So if I control Q there, that's a 1 stack only gives off 2. 2 stacks gives off that much. 3 stacks there. 4 stacks almost. 5 stacks, boom. Okay, wait, did I miss something? Did I place some inside? No. Wait, 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack, 5 stack, and boom. So as you can see, this requires 5 stacks of items in order to open the iron door, whereas the light one requires only 26 items in order to open the iron door in same amount of distance. So that is really awesome. And I've seen like some YouTube, like I think one YouTube person review this mod. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if anyone has made it. I tried to view like one person. I just I opened it, and I saw one video that said this, but it was just crap. It was lie. It was like it didn't say anything. It wasn't even related to snapshots. It was just a freaking let's play. It was just made so that he gets more views. I just went to his video in order to look how these work. But even on the wiki, they didn't explain it nicely. They say in hard words, which I don't understand. Yeah, I'm just saying that right now in front of everyone. But I am pretty proud of myself. I figured all of this out by myself. Like, figuring out what's the difference between the light and the heavy at the end of their names. But next up is we have, yeah, gold. I already explained that stuff. Next up, let's move to the nether part of this nether update. I mean, nether part of this redstone update. So finally, the long-awaited way. This is not nether related. But whatever. So a long-awaited block is finally added into the game, which is the block of redstone. Yeah, you need 9 pieces of redstone in order to create this block of redstone, which is shown in the starting of the video. If you don't know, you can just go back in the starting and see it. And yeah, it's a block of redstone. That's how it looks like. Pretty awesome. It works like a pushable redstone torch. That was a random lag spike, but yeah, it works as a pushable redstone torch, which means like you can push it with a piston, and it gives off a redstone signal. So it's really awesome. Now, finally moving on to the nether part of this update is that there's a new ore implemented in the nether, and it's called Nether quartz ore, as I showed you there. It was used for the daylight detectors and the new kind of redstone repeater looking majigga. Um, yeah, that requires this ore right here, which is found in the nether. It drops a nether quartz, and it looks like that, the nether quartz. And it is used for new stuff shown before, as said before. And yeah, let's actually go into the nether and check out how rare or how easy it is to find. So I've created this neat little pathway when I found this ore. I was like, yes, I found this ore as soon as I come out. And as you can see, this found, but then later on I found that this ore is found in abundance. And yeah, it's not a rare ore at all. It's found everywhere. And as you can see, there's one vein there, and they're found in big veins. There's one right over there. There's one right over here. One right over there. One right over there. It's like coal. It's like, yeah, it's like coal. One over there. Right over there. So that's awesome. You can make like a daylight sensor right after you have a nether portal. So right over there. Right over there. Yeah, it's like nether is filled with this ore. So that's really awesome. So let's get back to the world. And make it time set to 0. Wow, it's taking a long time to review this. It is used for new items. Yeah. And new item, Nether Brick. Oh wait, it was added before, wasn't it? Oh, but no, I'm not lying. Nether Bricks is added as a form of an item, and that's how it looks like. It is used to create the nether brick blocks. Finally, you can make nether brick blocks, but how? Well, you smelt nether racks, so let's actually do that. You smelt nether racks, not with a bucket, but actually that was a bucket of lava when I did start this video. Lava. And you just put anything, it doesn't have to be lava, it could be coal, it could be wood, and it will give you one nether brick item, this thing. And yeah, so you can basically make like infinite nether bricks now. You can just go in nether, you can find netherrack anywhere in the nether, of course. It's made out of netherracks. Just tear the whole nether down and yeah, just melt all your netherracks and you'll get some nether bricks. And to make the nether bricks, you just need 4 pieces of nether brick in this form, and you get nether brick. And yeah, it's really awesome. And inventory changes is read from wiki. Yeah, that's what the inventory changes. No, I'm just kidding, guys. The inventory changes is that when you hold down the left and right mouse buttons and dragging and holding items now splits the items across the boxes you dragged over. Left button splits them equally across the boxes and leaves the remainder in your hand. Right mouse button drops them one by one as you drag. So what that whole thing means is, let me grab some of this netherrack. Now, if I go to my survival inventory, if I pick this item up and hold my right click, and if I just drag my thing over like here, as you can see, it distributes one piece of netherrack to each of them, and those boxes that I have just given the netherrack to turn brighter, and when I just leave that mouse button, they just become normal again. And yeah, that is a cool feature. Now, let's say I have like some here, and my inventory is all messed up. I don't know how much netherrack I have, and I don't have all the time to, like, you know, do this. 1, 2, yeah. What now you can do is hold one of that item and double click with it, and there you go. All of that comes into that one and becomes a stack. I mean, it doesn't become a stack, it becomes how much ever it is, you know, in a stack. So that is awesome. Now, what the left mouse button feature is that if you hold the left mouse button, it distributes them equally in all the blocks. So 64 divided by so many blocks is that 2. No, wait, actually it's not, is it? No, it's not. So so yeah, it basically divided like equal amount of netherrack in all of this to give me. So like here, done. As you can see, it basically divides it equally to all the blocks that I'm placing it in, and it leaves the remainder in my hand. So basically 64 divided by 6 equals 60 with the remainder of 4. if that makes any sense. Yeah, it does. It's dividing. It's pretty cool how you can do it. And next is double clicking an item stacks as much of the item in your inventory as possible up to a full stack and picks it without stacking any other loose stacks together, which I just showed there. That if you like, if your inventory is really messy and you have like items all over the place, and you want to get them all in one place in one stack, you just double click the item and there you go. You have your thing stacked up in one stack. Now, double shift clicking an item in a chest moves all of that item into your inventory nearly stacked. Yeah, so what that means, yada yada yada. So if I hold shift and if I take this netherrack and put it, if I take it in this what? Oh wait, yeah, I get it. Sorry. So if I hold shift and then click this netherrack twice, all of the netherracks from the chest will be given to me. So it'll only give me the netherrack. So let me put all the thing here, and let's say I want to get like everything like quickly, but I don't want to just shift click like one by one because I might receive the nether brick. So what I want to do is just hold shift and get this. I hold shift and double click one piece of netherrack and all the netherrack comes in my inventory. And same if you want to put them in a chest, you just hold shift, double click the netherrack and all of the netherrack goes in that chest. And that's freaking awesome in order to like make your chests nicer and yeah, to you understand me, to organize. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. To organize the chest. And that was it for this snapshot review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was Cobble King with the newest snapshot. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you haven't already. Comment if I missed anything, or to suggest me of new mods you want me to review, because I do mod reviews. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day, people. Bye.